Hello Aries, and welcome to your general guidance for December with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie, so grab yourself a cuppa, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what is going on for my Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watching, and this is for the month of December. Next week your 2026 readings are going to be out, and there will be a little bonus towards the end of the month as well. All right, okay, overall then, what do we have for December for my Aries? We've got a flipper there as well. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands, the Knight of Coins, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Coins, I say, okay, and the Six of Cups. All right, let's get you some affirmations. Now, because this is December and we're going into the holiday season where you're going to probably be around loved ones, family members and that kind of thing, I'm pulling an affirmation from the Loving Connections deck. Okay, this is from Hoping to Have in Loving Connections. All right. All right. Well, that makes sense. Let's talk about this one for a little minute. All right. Of course, December is such a busy time for most people. All right. And so in terms of your loving connections, all right, this is your affirmation. It's quite a long one. I desire to be in the energy of abundance of time. Time is abundant. I use this abundance of time to share in my loving connections. I have time for love, for care, for connections. All right. So we go into that time poor, don't we? There's never enough time. I'm too busy. There's too much to do. There's too much going on. And this is basically saying align with the abundance of time to be able to make time for those loved ones. Okay. This is the general deck from Hoping to Having. Can I have a general affirmation, please, for my Aries? I am attracting increasing happiness into my world. Right. Okay. So we've got this happiness and we've got this time for people, time for care, time for being with your loved ones. Okay. And I know that they can be a little challenging. Some of our loved ones can be a little challenging, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so let's have a look at the tarot. So we're using the Marchetti Tarot here. There is some money going on here for you in a very positive way. In December, you know, we've got the Page with his Queen of Wands. All right, so this is the Queen's page and they are together, which gives it a little bit more oomph. Right, the Page of Wands, all pages are the messengers. They open up news, information, they are opportunities. Okay, so the Page of Wands is opportunities relating to anything that's going to stimulate a bit of passion, enthusiasm, excitement. Now this could be to do with a job, a hobby, a relationship. I'm feeling excited. So what I can feel that. Well, interesting. What I'm feeling is, well, kind of all right, I don't feel that excited, but the page is coming in to say, let's find that excitement. Let's find those opportunities for a little bit of enthusiasm. So you might be coming into December here kind of feeling like, oh, it's just all hard work. There's not enough time. There's too much to do. We want to get past that and find those opportunities for something exciting. So it might be a party, it might be gathering with neighbours, it might be just going out Christmas shopping and listening to the music and the lovely, looking at the lights and the brightness and finding some enthusiasm there. Now, this is also very strong for career. All right, Wands is often about career and business. So pages, opportunities. So let's keep an eye out for those opportunities that want to come in. Now, we've got it rooted down with the Queen of Wands. She's all about her value, her worth. She's assertive, dynamic, very attractive. Okay. Now, this can be physically attractive, but it's the energy. It's not really about the physicality. It's about the energy, embodying the energy of confidence, dynamic, determined, go-getting. I can do it. I can do anything. That's the Queen of Wands. So I want you to get into that energy, all right? Now, we've got the Knight of Coins with the Ace of Coins together here. Oh, this is about money, and this can be, for some of you, new money, a new job opportunity. This could also be they're just giving me family helping you out financially. That's randomly coming through for somebody here, so that we can take a step back from anything that has been stressing you, okay? Now, the Knight of Coins is slow moving, slow and steady wins the race. He's not the fastest knight in the deck, but he is more measured, more determined. He's holding his coin. We've got in this deck, we've got a bear, all right? So the bear represents this very powerful, strong, steady energy. That's what they're giving me. Steady, 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 steady. This is about building a legacy, building something that you're going to reap the rewards further down the line. You know, it's the kind of, a perfect example would be like compound interest, where it doesn't seem to do much for a while and then it really starts to double and double again and double again. It's that kind of thing, not necessarily with money, but anything that you're putting the energy into that you think, well, it doesn't seem to be making a lot of difference. I'm working hard, I'm trying hard, I'm putting the effort in, but it is compounded because it will sort of hit a point where you really start to see the results, and that's when the money starts to really come in. Now, coins is also about anything that's grounded, stable, secure. So this could be to do with literally like your health or your relationships, anything that's about, I want to steady the ship. That's what I'm getting with this, getting a really strong energy of steadying the ship. I want to be very, okay, they're giving me, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time. Don't burn yourself out. It's coming back to this energy of time. And so you are putting the work in, and this could be your job, this could be your health, this could be your relationships, but you're gathering everything up here. And there is a new opportunity coming in here that I feel that this page is creating. So this opportunity can absolutely lead to something new. And that could be new love, that could be a new job, a new income. This could be some form of windfall as well, they're giving me. Or I don't get that very often, and I don't say that kind of thing very often. But for some of you, there is some form of windfall. Now, this could be to do with a refund, a rebate. This could be to do with you thought your tax bill was going to be X amount, but it's lower. It feels like there's extra money coming in here for some of you that you didn't see coming. But it's been a long time in the making. Now, there's another message coming in here about this, the long time in the making. You may have been putting a lot of work into something that you're trying to get off the ground, and it didn't feel like it was ever going to get there. But now in December, it feels like it is. Okay, so just trust that this is going to come through. Now, we've got the Four of Swords with the Six of Cups. Four of Swords is a card of rest, retreat, meditate, contemplate, healing, allowing yourself to meet your own needs. What do I need? I need to rest. I need to measure myself. I need to look after my time, my energy. Energy is currency, you know. Don't give it all away willy-nilly, you know. Just make sure that the energy that you're putting in is healthy for you, all right? And when you've done too much, just step back, rest, retreat, particularly around family. Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia and family and people you've known a long time. So don't burn yourself out. Now, they're just giving me this, ask for help. Don't try and do it all on your own. So many people over the holiday period just really, oh my goodness me, they just become sacrificial lambs. They're doing everything. Well, the rest of the family's in the other room having a jolly time. The one member of the family's in the kitchen doing all the cooking, all the cleaning, all the dishes, all the everything. No, no, no. Let's put some boundaries down and ask for some help, okay? So that you don't get yourself burnt out. So I want you to really be measuring your energy level and your time and what you're putting time into. How can you do it easier? How can you free up some of that time? So look at the different options and the opportunities available to you. All right. Anything else on that? No. All right. Let's add a little bit of meat on the bones. So let's just clarify. Tell me a little bit more about this Page of Wands and Queen of Wands, please, for my Aries. Oh, we've got two here. All right. It's a similar energy to what I was just talking about. So the Seven of Coins is a little bit like the Knight of Coins. I've put in the work in, and I'm looking at the effort I'm putting in and trying to decide if it's worth it. Am I putting too much effort in? Am I getting back my harvest? Am I ready for my harvest, or am I just putting the work in and it's falling on, unfertile soil? So I'm really looking at the effort and the work I'm putting in, and I'm looking at this. Five of Wands is a card of conflict and arguments and battle. Do I have to fight for this? I don't want to fight for this. Life's too short. Time is too precious. Time is too precious. They're just underlining that for me, bolding it, kind of highlighting it. Time is precious. What time am I putting into what, and is it worth it? Okay, so am I putting a lot of effort into something that's just giving me battle? In which case, no, I'm worth more. Don't forget about the Queen of Wands. She knows her worth. I'm not going to waste my time on this nonsense. All right, if that resonates for you, let's just find a little bit more. Yeah, come away from it. Beautiful. Six of Swords. Put that behind you. Smooth the waters, letting that argument just go. I'm just hearing kind of, oh, I thought you were doing that. And it's like, oh, it's all back on me, is it? And I can't be bothered to argue. But at the same time, I'm going to be mindful of my energy. Sometimes it may be saying, well, if you're not doing it, I'm not doing it, so it doesn't get done then. So there's a bit of boundaries here so that you can come away from any of those difficulties, those arguments. Not worth it. All right, my time is precious. I am precious. My time is valuable. I am valuable. That's what I'm getting here for you, Aries. Okay, let's have a look at this Knight of Coins with the Ace. All right, so we've got this balance. This is a very measured energy. It's about moderation. It's not do it all, the pendulum swinging, it's like, no, the Temperance card Temperance energy is all about that middle ground. Let's just come into that middle ground, balance it off. This is healing energy as well, healing and restoring those finances. Tell me a little bit more, please. Page of Swords with the Ace of Cups. We can absolutely have a new beginning, but we're going to need to communicate it. We're going to need to say what we need to say. Page of Swords is opening up opportunities for communication so that I can have a new beginning and be happier, be more fulfilled. Again, we're back to that time. Measure, right? Measure your time, value your time. Don't waste it. Don't sacrifice it. Look after you and your energy. Okay, let's have a look at this Four of Swords. Clarified by the Four of Swords. So that's the universe saying we meant what we said. Look after your energy. Don't sacrifice yourself, your well-being, your mental health, emotional health, physical health for, oh, it's holidays, I've got to do this, this and this. It's like, will it matter in 5 years' time? Take a step back. Aries, this is a strong message about balance, moderation, looking after your time and looking after you. Okay, start looking at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger horizon. Like I just said there, will this matter in 5 years' time? We often get so caught up. It's got to be done. It's got to be perfect. And I've got to do this and I've got to do that. And then we're exhausted. Look at the bigger picture. Let's allow ourselves to see beyond the immediate and allow ourselves to come into King of Wands and Seven of Wands, which leads to my Six of Wands. All right, so what's that about? King of Wands is really taking charge of your own life, of saying what is right for me. He's determined, decisive, he's go-getting, he's not a pushover, and he is very strongly in his boundaries. 7 of Wands. The courage of your conviction, standing up for yourself. And as you do that, you step into the 6 of Wands, which is that victory card, recognition. By you standing up for yourself, other people will say, oh yeah, I can kind of see that's not very fair. I will help you with that, or I'll do it for you. You don't need to do that. You're stepping into your boundaries. So strong message here for you, Aries, okay? Looking after you, looking after yourself. Let's see what the angels want to add. And I think we'll have a unicorn card as well. Tell me, what is the angels wanting to add for my Aries, please? Strength. You see, when you're going to stand up for yourself, when you're going to look after yourself, when you're going to step into your value with that Queen of Wands, and my time is valuable, I'm valuable, it takes a bit of strength. It takes a bit of courage to be able to say, I matter. Step into that strength, my beautiful people, and look for the signs. So this is the magic of the unicorns, number 11, master number. Look for the signs. Okay, there's a 33 on that. Is that a ball? Whatever that is there, which is a master number of growth. Pay attention, expect an answer. All right, so the universe is going to help you. It's going to give you signs and synchronicities. Pay attention, all right, and pay attention to your energy and your time, all right? Okay, my beautiful Aries, that is what I have for you for general guidance for December. Hope it was helpful. If it was, give it a like. I'll be back, as I said, next week with your 2026 readings, much longer, more detailed, and I hope they're helpful. I'll see you soon. You take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.